Hei vaan kaikkia, Silver täällä taas, jatketaan tätä Guardian of the Galaxia heti kun mä saan timerin päälle. Pienoinen hetkinen. Oli tarkoitus tänään yrittää kuvata tuolla videokuvakaapparilla, mutta sillä on joku henkinen ongelma äänen kanssa.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest
Siinä on sellaista ihme naksuvaa ääntä tuolla mun videokuvakaapparilla, kun mä yritän.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
I intend to.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room.
Juu.
Open this door.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a Bluebird?
Niin se pitää tosiaan sellaista ihmeellistä naksuvaa ääntä. Yritän selvittää, mikä siinä on vialla. Olen saanut sen kumminkin asennettua.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udonta, leader of the Ravagers space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Niin.
Even had it embroidered
Yritän
on the
saada
back of
sen
his
korjattua, että päästäisiin
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
kuvaamaan, mutta
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't
silläkin.
exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't.
Pirate code process in...
The Ravagers had a simple code.
Niin.
Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I
Yritän tuossa
specifically
sitten
remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still, you know.
katsella.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid, and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime
Miten?
with you.
Saan sen ääniongelman
after it broke
korjattua.
out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base, but he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Rider and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really
Koska oishan
dysfunctional
se
family, which...
tosiaan kiva
now that I'm
saada se
hearing it,
kuvakaapparikin
make
toimimaan, kun
Yondu
sen on
mine.
tohon
Space Dad?
hankkinut.
Could have been worse. Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, 'cause I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long.
Niin.
Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people
Ilmeisesti
dying.
en oo ainoa, kenen
Not sure about
tuolla
that, but I didn't
Aver
expect
Media
anyone to last long.
kapsulakartilla
I
on
also didn't have my
jonkunlaisia
translation
ääniongelmia.
implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu,
Silti on
he
vaikea
actually
löytää,
spoke
miten se
English.
korjataan.
Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
Yksi voi olla se, että
So even
nuo
in the
englanniksi mä en
snake-infested
niin hirveän
hellhole,
hyvin sitä
Everett's
ymmärrä.
schemer.
Että joo.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
Those scaly bastards didn't stand a chance.
Toi on toi sama mikä oli.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
Käskömmenen käsissä.
"37 units?
We appear to be 7,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star system.
sacrifice your
Here
head.
out
Take us to the
talo.
majestic mountains of
mature.
Kakaranda.
Real mature.
Guys! I think we should hear out Groot for once.
Okei.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Vote sell Groot, vote sell Rocket. Groot the more conflict monster. Rocket definitely Sorcerer on the inside.
Well, I think Groot's more convincing, in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay? I am Groot. Alright, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of
Noin.
Second 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
Mennään myymään Grootia.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Juostaako se tonne? Uhu!
Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Objective update. Rifle new control new control.
This could all have been avoided if the rodent had relinquished his hidden cache of units.
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the leafy one is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Daz?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all
Se on
complaining.
Peterin huone.
I hope y'all like walking because this is gonna take a while.
Well, you think I'm glad we landed this far from the fortress?
Cheer up, rodent. The rain will be refreshing.
Rain is sky trash. Calm down yourself. You love rain. Clark Plant.
We
Tässä
sure
on
had
taas
good
tämä.
times, didn't we?
Noniin. Käydään katsomaan. Se on tää sun Novakorppia normaali. Teille on vielä mitään. Grootilla on joku.
I thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot on Seknarf 9 tracks, but you're awfully composed.
In other circumstances, I would be thrilled. But we will humiliate...
Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is.
Näin ikään.
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff. You know, Rocket always filtering it.
Clank of Trees. What translate?
Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scut like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
Do you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinism? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding. You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation. They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am in Groot.
So there's hope for us yet. You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us. I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows? If this thing
I
does have
want
your
to
language in it, and Rocket can
play
download it
cake.
somehow, or hack it, or I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Glad we had this little chat. Awesome. Cool.
Why don't we ever get missions on nice, warm, dry planets? Parametar did have a nice form, because it was dry.
Whoa. Glad Corel didn't find that on top of the Space Llama.
Noin. Grootin kanssa ollaan käyty jo
That's what I want
keskustelua.
to do after this mission.
Hope that jacket of yours is waterproof.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Oispa tässä joku
Of course,
kanna
it had to
ympärissä.
be raining.
Time to go!
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far!
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer! We'll figure it out on the way!
Luultavasti tuossa huomenissa, elikkä tänään kun tää
There is
video
nothing to
tulee,
figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access
yritän selvittää,
We've already got a beast! All that's left is the
miten mä
merchant
saisin ton
part.
Think I put
videokuvakapparin
on my official
toimimaan.
merchant costume.
There is no such thing! Right?
The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
Whee!
Ouch! Ugh. Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining.
Welcome.
The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip.
That's just a fancy word for walking.
Come on, at least you won't be bored. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value
The underlying value of getting killed.
of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your
On
reputation
the
is why
plane.
she tests us. Blow your worst, monstrous queen!
Drax! Gamora's on our side. For now, just try to accept it.
What do you mean for now?
I'm saying you have a reputation in Gamora. Drax is clearly a little crazy.
Clark!
That was way too close!
Well played, Lady Hellbender!
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get thrown right off.
Good advice!
No sit mä tipuin kuolemaani.
Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keyword live!
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship. Yo, Quill! Fortress is this way! Of course he knows we're on the clock. 3 cycles!
It's called scouting, okay?
No, it's all going the wrong way.
Are you disoriented, Peter Quill?
Even more than usual.
I'll have you sense of direction is impeccable.
Says the guy who landed on the wrong side of the planet! Whoa! I ever mention how much I hate being wet? I can't believe it. Here I am, all wet in the rain, and Sunny Pants ain't even trying to go the right way. If he is so determined to explore, perhaps you should support him. I support you.
Mitä?
I support is getting out of this fucking rain.
Not again!
Groot says we should hide under him.
That is a terrible suggestion!
Just keep moving! Incoming!
It's like she's trying to hit us. You sure you never dated this woman? Pretty sure.
Mitäs tapahtui?
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
It would be wary, rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking half-world. I think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready!
Hello!
What are these things? You're amorphous vermin. Try to stab me, will ya? Cut them open!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Lob it at him, big guy!
They keep moving around.
Come on, we got this!
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender.
I think she's got better things to do.
Further pieces for us to annihilate!
You'd think the death of their kin would scare him off.
The jelly is charging!
Watch the spiky things!
Don't have to tell me twice! Shooting the jelly's no good!
We need to wreck the spikes inside. Forget the jelly.
Try and stab me, will ya?
Time to step back. Jelly's on the offensive.
Rush him, Drax! Yes, this is the local fauna!
Their locomotion is mesmerizing.
I was getting bored anyway.
Glad we can entertain you! Right with you, big guy!
The blob's on a warpath.
I am not accustomed to being vulnerable.
I'll be your wingman anytime!
Someone get rid of the jingle! The outer muck is only a distraction from its nucleus! I'm gonna get mud in my throat!
I'm sure the rain will take care of that.
With fervor!
Tie him down!
Like a keep moving around.
Ha! You must be quicker, assassin!
We need to destroy the jelly.
Gelatin is satisfying for strike! Just don't get your fist stuck in there!
Näin ikään ammustellaan tässä kellia.
Away from its sharp edges! Groot, contact time!
I was getting bored anyway.
Glad we can entertain you!
Watch it! Spikes!
Tearing flesh from its bones appears to do nothing!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Watch the spiky things!
At least those parts are vulnerable.
Sharp, pointy death coming your way!
The blob's on a warpath. No matter what I cut off, it comes back.
Smack this inside! Just some general life advice.
String them up! Yes, this is the local fauna! Their locomotion is mesmerized! You punch that thing into nothingness!
What's next, Peter?
Jelly's on the offensive.
I can't hit the middle!
Näin ikään.
Why would this thing even exist?
I don't know, but cutting into them is pretty fun,
That's what a
right?
monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creatures here are not her pets.
They sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
Tässä meitä.
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way up.
This husk should be easier to climb than muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it and all.
Clearly not a husk.
It is the hollowed husk of a bygone time, when the turmoil of war raged stronger than the storms of this world.
Peter, get moving. Drax is having an existential meltdown.
Joo, yritetään.
The mud in this area smells queer.
It's them jelly things we fought. I think they, you know, secreted here. Hey, Star Pants, see anything we can climb on?
Not really, but maybe if we cleared the gunk off the side.
Shall I rip it apart then?
Let's go easy if we can. Keep in mind this whole thing helped win the war.
Tämä
All else
tästä.
fails, shoot stuff.
Words to live by.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you can pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent
No,
would have
you-
shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Shall I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Ja sit tästä ylös.
You ever fly one of these things, Gamora?
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are. Wing controls.
All right, Rocket. That wind control panel's all yours. It still works.
Noin.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it. That'll do it.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
Noin. Tää nyt on tämmönen täältä. Tuolla oli jotain kimmeltävää. Näin ikään.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us will jump first?
It's probably not gonna jump us.
You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax. I'm just looking around.
Au.
You're not welcome here.
We turn back every time we ain't wanted.
What are you firing at, Peter Quill?
You see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready.
Toivottavasti sorry.
So, these tracks, Gamora. You're just messing with us, right?
Nope.
Are you frightened, rodent?
I'm cautious. You try being this size. I gotta watch out for things that can eat me in one gulp.
Taskar Rose Burning recommend for.
Good thing we have a plant guy to take care of a plant problem.
He says plants aren't problems.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Her name is Lady Hellbender.
Ah, se
Yeah,
on
Gamora.
Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawn it
Se
refers to.
konsti
What
vaan.
about her sister Nebula?
Guys, monster planet, dark, dangerous. Can we focus here?
Are you frightened of monsters, Peter Quill?
Only the scary ones.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization. The only settlement I saw when we were topside.
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Noin.
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What do you not have time to dawdle in this jungle? I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face. Put me down.
We're not throwing rocket.
Very well.
You sons of forking shogs.
How will we cross? Don't face the
Look
fox.
around, we'll find another way.
Ei tänä olla mitään muuta.
My problem is meatheads trying to huck me over. Not a chance.
You are overreacting. I did not throw you.
Only because Quill stopped you.
Shooting your
be
way
no
out of
problem.
every problem
I'm
again,
watching
Peter.
you.
Trying
You
to.
Cataphian psychopath.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree? Taller than Groot.
What's Chitauri tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm, and it was among the spoils. It would be easier to throw the rodent.
No, it would not. What if he breaks a leg?
You still have 3.
No one's throwing rockets.
Tuolla jotain otettavaa, joita käydä hakemaan ne.
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Thanks, genius. I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender's so hot for monsters.
Sitten mennään
Wow,
tänne.
it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster planet. Right.
Noin.
My shooting's not aimless. Everything I do is with purpose and, you know, heroism.
Osasia.
Hey, I found more ruins down here.
Ah, Perhaps we could fashion a catapult.
We're not throwing rocket. Or maybe there's something else here.
Mä näen teidät siellä.
I'm such an idiot. I've got my visor.
Ehkä se
Miracle
koskaan
it's still
nähdä.
standing in these storms.
Ai kato, se tuli tarjouksesta.
Drax, think you can topple this?
Thank you.
I may have angered them.
All right, let's try not to fall.
That's your pep talk. Great place to leave a sculpture.
Wait, hear that?
Brace up, people.
Incoming! Flarkin' monster things! Everyone get ready!
We can fly these beasts straight to Lady Hellbender.
I ain't riding something that wants to eat me!
Oh, you rocket!
Noin, sitä vähän ammuskellaan. Piu piu piu. Piu 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 piu.
Walk through the zoo with guns.
Piu 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 piu. Ouch.
No, you don't let them grab me!
No fair. They can fly.
So can you, Phoenix!
Ouch.
Always count on you, Gamora. Branch out, Groot. These things would have come in handy a second ago.
Would've been better than Drax's idea!
I'm on it!
Ready!
This battle was satisfactory. We can fly these beasts straight
Piu
to
piu
Lady
piu 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 piu.
I ain't riding something that wants to eat me!
Piu piu piu. Piu 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 piu. Piu 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 piu. Piu 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 piu.
Focus on not becoming
Piu 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 piu.
I will face all of Lady Hellbender's beasts.
Get out of your distance before we get there.
You don't stand a chance!
I am enjoying myself.
Watch the fingers!
Do not watch. Destroy.
Peter!
I'm starting to miss those jelly things!
I'm sure you
Noin, sitten tosta noin.
Enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn for monsters.
Pontehammer.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the flark are we?
just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this
Noin,
way.
kamera.
50 units says it ain't.
He doesn't have 50 units.
Näytä
way
meille
are we almost
taikasi.
there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides,
Sure she could.
or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
She possesses flying creatures.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
I have not heard that one.
I heard there are actually 9 of her. That's why they call it Sector 9.
Ha! That is preposterous.
That one's preposterous.
Okei, meidän päästä nyt tonne. Siellä on jotain.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. They say Lady Hellbender has eyes.
Of course they do.
I am coming! Kiitos kärsivällisyydestänne.
Rocket, care to bet on what's on the other side of these vines?
Maybe.
Mun ei pitänyt ottaa rokettia
You
vaan
guys are
samalla.
unbelievable.
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
A dozen ships, or one Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope. We even sure this is the right way?
Yes,
Now what's the hold?
fear.
No. Just thinking someone else has crossed the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise. Just go.
No, you just go.
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to kill someone.
Easy does it.
Groot says there's something down there.
Who?
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Ouch! Ahem! Hyvin meni!
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Toi meni taas niin hyvin. Nyt menee asiat niin putkeen.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Ja taas mä painoin liian aikaisin. Se pitää painaa siinä tietyssä kohtaa.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Ja taas liian aikaisin. Tarvii odottaa maltilla. Jota mulla ei näytä olevan tällä hetkellä.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Pitäisikö mä painoin liian aikaisin? Kyllä vielä muutaman kerran.
Yup, definitely saw the giant head.
Noi! Onnistuttiin.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
Peter Quill, we are not alone here.
Kato hyytelötyyppi.
I got it.
Siellä on joku autokaveri.
Alright, guys, anyone know what that is?
monster! Ah!
When you depend on body, my friend.
One is the only number I require. It is past time my blades are bloody. Don't get too close to that mound. With pleasure. He is broken. Well, he ain't even.
Any ideas?
Attack the stomach! We must get beneath it! Is anything on this planet not trying to kill us? We are invaders in their land! Watch that forking tail! Perish! Let's block it! Watch out for the icicle tail!
This is how it's done!
Noin. Testorakopista. John Woo.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That its tail between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever...
Mä jätän itse asiassa nyt tän osan tähän, joten jos tykkäsit, tilaa kanava, jos haluat, että tosta vielä tehnyt, jätä kommenttia, niin tässä on aina kiva saada seuraavaan videoon, eli hei hei!